What's up, everyone? So here we are in the Matrix, right? Just let it all go, people.
Ian, are you okay? Are you okay, Ian? Ian, are you okay? Are you okay, Ian? Ian, are you okay? Are you okay, Ian? Is he living out of his car? Is Ian living out of a vehicle? What is going on here? I have to cover this. Today's video is very important. It's a spiritual lesson, and it's showing you differences. It's showing you them versus me, their channels versus the Sanity Machine Empire. Now, whether I air this on El Diablo Radio International as a standalone video or as a premiere, or maybe show it live, cover it, and then show it live, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. But this is a kind of documentary. I'm trying to show you real, observable differences. Pay attention, and you will notice the differences. And if you can't notice the differences between the channels that I'm going to show in this video and my channels, my empire, my kingdom, then you don't belong around me. You don't belong on my channels because there's something wrong with you. It's not about being a snob or, oh, he says we're peasants, we're not good enough for his kingdom. This is what losers do. They get very insecure and defensive. If you can't see the differences, there's something deeply wrong with you spiritually and mentally, and possibly in other ways. Biologically, physically, there might be something very wrong with you. But if you can't see the differences when I show it here, you don't belong around me, and I don't want you around me. And I have that right not to want everyone to be around me, velcroing yourself to me, obsessing over me, attaching yourself to me. Just stay away from me. I don't want everyone around me, and I don't want creatures around me that can't see the difference. You have real issues, mental, spiritual issues, and possibly other issues. If you can't see the difference, you have issues.
Time to be. What's up, everyone? So here we are in the Matrix, right? Just let it all go, people. Time to be butt ass naked out here in truth. Let it all go. Let it all just. No more care acting. No more dancing in the void. You know? We're going to be butt naked in truth out here, people. And we're going to walk in it, we're going to stand in it, and we're going to embody it, and we're going to be it. Because that's what we came here to do. We didn't come here to play games. We didn't come here to play victim. I didn't come here to play victim and try to run away from myself. Damn right, put me in the Matrix. There's a Matrix over there with the taken over by parasites. We need to wake these beings up. Put me in there. I don't care what script they give me. I'm gonna find the truth, and I'm gonna embody it, because that's who I am.
I don't quite believe you, Ian. Where is Lindis, though? That's what I want to know. Where's Lindis? Why are you always recording now out of a vehicle? What happened to that condo overlooking the beach in Malibu? Where are you, Ian? What's going on here? What's going on here? Where? Where is the one with the voice that everybody loves. Everybody, everybody loves her voice. Where is she? Where is? You remember her, right? People. Where is Lindis? I want to know. It's on everybody's mind. Ian, why are you always recording videos now out of a vehicle and you don't do live streams anymore with panels with live guests and conversations? You've changed completely. What happened? Ian, are you okay? Are you okay, Ian? Ian, are you okay? Are you okay, Ian? Where's Lynn?
Because that's who I am. A matter of fact, when I'm done with this one, put me in the next one. You know? That's what I'm saying, people. That's what I'm about. That's my nature. Embody it. I'm gonna find the truth, and I'm going to embody it. Because that's who I am. A matter of fact, when I'm done with this one, because that's who I am. 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 A matter of fact, when I'm done with this one, put me in the next one. You know? That's what I'm. Matter of fact, when I'm done with this one, put me in the next one. You know? That's what I'm saying, people. That's what I'm about. That's my nature. And if that wasn't the case, I don't care. It is so right now, and I retroactively create that for myself. That's what I am, and that's what I'm going to be, regardless of anything. You know? Regardless of any nonsense. You gotta truly let go of the past. All of it. And any future thoughts or whatever. You have to let all of it go, people.
Does anyone believe him? Do you believe that he's really fighting the Matrix? Whatever happened to you saying you're out of the Matrix because you're out of the city? You standing by a river saying you're not in the Matrix anymore. Now you're saying he's saying it's tough in the Matrix and put him in the next Matrix though. You said you're out of the Matrix already. Which is it? You contradict yourself from video to video to video, moment to moment. Which is it? Can you decide on something? What would you do at a restaurant and they're serving dessert and everybody's ordering desserts? And the waitress says, "Sir, would you like vanilla or strawberry or chocolate?" And you blurt out, "Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry." And she says, "You want 3 desserts?" "No, I want 1. Well, you're combining all this stuff that doesn't add up. It's vanilla or strawberry or chocolate, not vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Okay? You're either in the Matrix or you're out of it. You claimed earlier to be out of the Matrix. You're all over the place. You're all over the map. And your viewers don't have any memory. They can't remember all the stupid shit you've said. They can't remember you saying black one day and white the next day. They can't remember you saying the sky is purple and polka dots, and the sky is red, and the sky is blue, and the sky is gray, and the sky is yellow, piss yellow. They just can't remember all the stupid shit that doesn't add up that you've said. They can't look at your body language and see how deceptive you are and what a sneaky rat you are by your face. They can't do it. Your viewers, your fans. Some of my channel can't do it. They'll look at someone like this and say, "What's wrong with him, Steven? You're just being mean. You're just picking on him. You can't spot a deceiver. You just can't do it." I don't know why. But you can't look at the face and say, "Wait, he's being deceptive." You lack that ability, some of you. You're very different from me. I can look at that, whether it's an Ian or somebody in person that looks this way, and the look in their eye, the expression on the face, and I don't trust them. Some of you don't have that. You're very gullible and vulnerable. And you're going to get duped, in my view, you're going to get duped by demons on the way up because you don't work on things while you're here. You don't see any value or importance in, I better start seeing this stuff and learning how to spot deceivers and demons and liars and frauds and grifters and shills, and you just can't do it. Some of you just spend no effort, no energy on that. You don't work on strengthening your spiritual discernment. All of my channel contains spiritual lessons, and some of you don't even see that much. You're here just to be entertained. You're just clicking on this, watching it, going, I don't really like this. So be it. Get recycled. It's that simple. I've gone out of my way to try to help you, and you put in no effort and energy. Well, fuck you then. Stay here in this realm. Stay with this creature that will say you're out of the matrix while you're in the matrix. Go ahead, follow these channels. If you can't see the difference, go follow these channels. And I'm going to show lots more, not just Ian. And this is where I want you to go. This is where you belong. If you can't pay attention and learn something on my channel, you don't belong here. You belong on Team Evil channels with these creatures. This is where you belong.
Future thoughts or whatever. You have to let all of it go, people. There's only the now. There's always a now. You're always going to be in a now moment. Now, do you want to be in a now moment as a victim complaining and moment? Now, do you want to be in a now moment?
What happened to his hand? Is that a birthmark? Was his hand always this way, or is that dirt? Look at the thumb there. Sorry. Look at this. Look at the discoloration between this part of his hand and this part. What is that? What is that? Is that dirt? What is that? It's about a third of his hand. The thumb all the way down and into the palm area. It's all dirty and weird looking. What is that? Do you notice that?
As a victim complaining and
where is he living? What is he doing?
there's only the now. There's always a now. You're always going to be in a now moment. Now, do you want to be in a now moment as a victim complaining and not your true self and not authentic and just being a...
See all that stuff coming up on the screen? He used some kind of video filter on this. Old school footage. He's using a filter. He's using a video filter because this stuff pops up on the screen. It's a filter that he's using. Maybe it's a beauty filter.
There's only the now. There's always a now. You're always going to be in a now moment. Now, do you want to be in a now moment as a victim complaining and not your true self and not authentic and just being a care actor? A victim complaining and now you're always going to be in a now moment. Now, do you want to be in a now moment? You have to let all of it go, people. There's only the now. There's always a now. You're always going to be in a now moment. Now, do you want to be in a now moment as a victim complaining and not your true self and not authentic and just being a care actor?
So this is what they often do. They will put you in the category of playing the victim, always complaining. That's what Jack Talcott does, and that's what Ian Droopy Dog is doing right here. If you speak the truth, he'll say you're always complaining, playing the victim. But it's just speaking the truth about this reality. He doesn't like it because it doesn't agree with his view. He can't handle it. So he has to label you as complainers and playing the victim. It's very common with demons to do this, narcissists to gaslight you this way. If you speak the truth, they will respond saying, oh, you're always crying victim, playing the victim. You're always complaining. You're always so negative. And all you're doing is saying the truth of what happened. They could destroy your vehicle. They could destroy your car. They could wreck your house, ransack it, and destroy it. And you call them out and say, why did you wreck my stuff? And they would put it on you. They flip it and gaslight you and say, I didn't do anything. You're always complaining. You're always playing the victim. You're always so negative. And that's what they do.
New Age Deception 19. We're racking them up. It's a reflection of you. Life's a mirror. This is one of the most ultimate gaslights. Very similar to, well, you're drawing these things in because your vibration is too low, right? It's all about blaming you. Don't get me wrong, some things are our fault, right? I'm not telling people to not take responsibility, and it's important that you make better decisions, but I got this email from this lady, and she said, Tony, you got to do a video on this, because I was having a conversation with a new cager, and I was telling her about this issue in my life, which was completely not my fault. And she said it was a reflection of me, right? And this is how it works. This is how these new age concepts get you, or get people to, instead of looking at like the evil and the nefarious stuff that are taking place, that are causing a lot of our issues and problems and trauma, it's all about blaming you, right? And so again, you can use this in like extreme examples. Imagine like a child in a war-torn country, or, you know, I use that one a lot, but it's a common one, let's face it. A child dying of starvation, someone being raped or stabbed or something like that. These new cagers will try and explain that away by saying it's your fault, it's a reflection of you, it's something inside you that made that happen. And it's the same thing repackaged. It's your karma, it's your low vibrations. You're not thinking positive enough. Spiritually bypass and blame you for just this realm being downright evil. It's incredible. So New Age Deception 19. It's a reflection of you. You're a mirror. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Check out my work at my website, transcendingtimes.org.
It's Tank Top Tony time. It's Tank Top Tony time. Chubby Gummy Bear, Gelatin Tony. Here's his Transcending Times website. And he wants your money. He wants your money. Give him money. Get your credit cards out. Get your credit cards out. Maybe one day you'll understand why I'm showing this. Maybe you don't right now. It takes a hell of a lot to reach people in this realm, to get them to realize Tony's a grifter. Tony does all of this for money. You think he's a good guy? It's all about the shekels. It's all about the shekels. It's all about the shekels. And maybe you should start learning something. Start listening. Skype, $200 US dollars to talk to him. 200 US dollars. That's about fucking hell, what? More than 250 Canadian. 260 Canadian? Maybe it's closer to 300 Canadian. Go pay him. Get your credit cards out. Get your credit cards out. Go be stupid. Learn the hard way. Go pay him money. Get your chakra removed. Your chakras removed. It's hilarious. People fall for this shit and they don't notice the differences. Because a lot of people on YouTube, including so-called truthers, have big-time issues with seeing the truth, accepting the truth, facing the truth. And a lot of you want to follow liars and pay to be lied to. And you do it. That's what shows me that you want to do it, because you actually do it. You pay to be lied to. Ian wants your money. You got to pay him every month for members only videos. He wants your money. Members only videos. You got to pay up. Got to pay up. Get your credit cards out.
Is that how we want to live, people? You deserve much better than that. You deserve to be present in the moment. Is that how we want to live, people? You deserve much better than that. You deserve to be present in the moment. You deserve to not act like you care and be a care actor, to truly care and to, regardless of what's going on around you, truly be the eye of the storm and embody that. Life, you deserve that for yourself. And none of it was your fault. Let it all go, people. No more blaming. Screw it, people. Because it's only going to take you away from yourself. This blaming stuff, too. Because if I'm not present, if I'm not embodying it, I am to blame. You know? If I haven't let go of things, I am to blame. It's my fault. Because you have to have the ability to respond. Do you have the responsibility? Are you going to take responsibility for yourself? You need to take responsibility for yourself. You need to have the ability to respond to life, in the moment. Do you have that ability to respond? So then it's time to take responsibility. You know? You don't have to put the whole world. So then it's time to take responsibility. You know? In the moment. Do you have that ability to respond? So then it's time to take responsibility. You know? You don't have to put the whole world on your shoulders. Take responsibility for you being present in the moment in truth. Butt ass naked out here, people. Butt ass naked in truth. And walk in it and be in it. Naked in truth. Butt ass naked out here, people. Butt ass naked in truth. Butt ass naked out here, people. Butt ass naked in truth. And walk in it. Butt ass naked out here, people. Butt ass naked in truth. And walk in it and be in it and embody it. What do you have to lose? There's a lot to lose, actually. There's a lot to lose. And if you're not embodying it, you're losing. You're a loser. I've been a loser most of my life too, people. Because I wasn't walking in truth. I didn't have this in my life too, people. I've been a loser most of my life too, people. I've been a loser most of my life too, people. I've been a loser most of my life too, people. Because I wasn't walking in truth. I didn't have the ability to respond. I was in the security. I was insecure. And the security system. And it's not just people that are like, don't feel comfortable in their own skin.
Yeah, you showed how insecure you were when I was on your show around 7 months ago live on a live stream. Very insecure, very defensive. And you still are. And you're supposed to be a grown man. You got gray in your beard, gray in your hair. There's gray. I'm not faulting people for getting gray, for the dummies that they hear something. Oh, he's bashing people for having gray in his beard, and he has gray in his beard. You don't know what I'm saying then. You're stupid. He's old enough not to be insecure is the reality. He's got gray in his beard. He's not a teenager. And he's very insecure, very defensive. He was on his show when I called out the New Age bullshit 7 months ago. And I was correct about what he is. He's a fucking New Age whack job. It's not helping anybody. He can't even run his own life. It looks like he's living out of his vehicle. Why is he making day and night videos out of a car if he's living with Linda's? Think about it. Video after video, he's in this vehicle. So what is he doing? Where's he living? He can't run his life. But he's trying to be a spiritual guru for you. And the fools in his comments are stupid. They're following him. He's so insecure he has me blocked. I can't see his comments when I click on them. See this? Because he has me blocked. He can't block me from viewing his videos, but he can block me from seeing his comments. I can't see Ian's comments on anything here. If I click on this, they don't show up, as you can see. He's a coward. He's a weakling. Some of you need to really learn about that. Learn what you're watching. Start saying to yourself, am I following insecure weaklings? Am I following grifters? Am I following greedy losers? Am I following people that pretend to have answers and they can't even run their life? What are you watching and following and paying for? A lot of you can't even do that much. You can't stop and think, wait a second, I am following losers. Wake up. Most of you humans walk around this realm like you're under a spell. You're in a trance. You're asleep and you call yourselves awake and truthers and all this bullshit. You give yourselves these titles and labels. And you just look like zombies. You behave like zombies. You follow shit.
I was insecure. And the secure. You're losing. You're a loser. I've been a loser most of my life too, people. Because I wasn't walking in truth. I didn't have the ability to respond. I was in the security. I was insecure. And the security system. And it's not just people that are like, don't feel comfortable in their own skin, that type of insecurity. It's even the people that feel that they are comfortable in their own skin, but they have to do all these external things to feel secure. You know, there's a duality to this insecurity. You're in a security program. It's in the mind and the thoughts. A matrix security program. You've hired the matrix as security. You know? Don't you want to... It's time to let that go, people. I can take care of myself. You know?
Hello. Hello. Their model for reality is 2 plus 2 equals pineapple. Not 2 plus 2 equals 5. Not 2 plus 2 equals pi. Those would still be numbers. It's so far away from adding up that it's 2 plus 2 equals pineapple. The way they present reality doesn't add up. They want to make you believe that you created evil. Ian from We Are Awake TV claims that you created this realm. He claims that you are the devil, that you are Yaldabaoth, that you are the devil. He said that in his most recent video. They want to blame you for creating this evil sewer matrix realm. They want to blame you for creating evil itself. They want to blame you for all of the evil that goes on here. That's what New Agers claim. And that's what Ian claims. I assume that Linda's claims the same, since they almost have one mind at this point. They've Vulcan mind melded to basically one being. All right? Evil always wants to blame you, though. That's part of their demon games, their demonic games. They blame you. They blame you, just like at the top of the pyramid. They blame you for so-called climate change or quote-unquote global warming. Of course, that.
You are that. You know? Whether you're against this so-called evil character and you're aware of it in the story and you subscribe to it, you're in that same character. You are Yalda Boath. You know, you are the creator of the material realm. You are the devil, you know? So when you're not in the character, you're not playing the game. You're not concerned about characters. Only the characters are concerned about characters and this whole game going on. This is the deep truth, people. People aren't going to get it, and I get it. I understand, and I know it, you know, and I'm not concerned. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't.
They always blame you.
You are that. You know? Whether you're against this so-called evil character and you're aware of it in the story and you subscribe to it, you're in that same character. You are Yalda Boath. You know, you are the creator of the material realm. You are the devil. This is the way out. There's no other way out of this. Only the character wants to run away. Okay? Only the Matrix character suits. And you gotta be bare ass naked. You know? You gotta lose the character, you gotta lose the mask, you gotta lose all of it. And
the top of the pyramid, they blame you for so-called climate change or quote-unquote global warming. Of course, that's bullshit. New Agers claim. And that's what Ian claims. I assume that Linda's New Agers claim. Blame you for all of the evil that goes on. They want to blame you for creating evil itself. They want to blame you for all of the evil that goes on here. That's what New Agers claim. And that's what Ian claims. I assume that Linda's claims the same, since they almost have one mind at this point. They've Vulcan mind melded to basically one being. All right? Evil always wants to blame you, though. That's part of their demon games, their demonic games. They blame you. They blame you. Just like at the top of the pyramid, they blame you for so-called climate change or quote-unquote global warming. Of course, that's bullshit. They blame you for everything, though. They create pollution. They blame you. They create diseases, and they blame you. They blame you for everything. Whether it's top of the pyramid billionaires or entities in the astral realm, they blame you. They blame you for everything that happens here. That's a huge pattern, including YouTubers and so-called truthers with channels and New Agers. And religions say that you're born with original sin. Catholicism and all of Christianity, not just Catholicism. It's not just Catholics that believe in original sin. It's almost every type of Christian that believes as a newborn baby that you're not born pure and innocent the way they look and behave, but you're a sinner. You carry original sin. It's your fault that the world's fallen and evil because you have original sin. Adam and Eve did something in the garden, they claim, so it's your fault. And this is a huge pattern in this realm. They blame you for evil. They say it's your fault. No matter what happens, what's done in this realm, they could chop down every fucking tree and say it's your fault. It's your fault. They point the finger at you and press their finger into your chest and say, it's fucking your fault. And they did it. And people feel guilty. People fall for it. Learn now where you are, how this realm really works, or pay later. That's a meme I created. So is the 2 + 2 = pineapple meme. I try to break through to people visually and with images like this, voodoo, skulls, evil, dark occult. They'll blame you. Satanists will pull off evil in this realm, dark occultists, and say it's your fault. It's your fault. No matter what they do, they blame it on you, and they gaslight you for it. And they think nothing of it. It's lying and gaslighting and blaming you is as natural to them as breathing. They don't even have to think about it. It just comes naturally to them. This is a witch doctor, voodoo. They could cast an evil spell and blame you. Say it's your fault. And they think nothing of it, these demons. Demons in this realm will always point the finger at you and say, you did it. Do you see the difference? This is from my Esoterica series. Evil Blame Demon Games is the title. Shameful that only 278 views. Some people might have watched it more than once. 47 likes. It should be thousands and thousands and thousands of likes. It should be hundreds of thousands of views, but it isn't in this realm. What I'm sharing makes sense and is spiritual wisdom and is helpful. What they do is just blame you. Do you see the difference between my channel and their channels? Are you starting to see the difference? I wish I didn't have to make videos like this to illustrate it. It should be clear. I wish I didn't have to spend my time doing this, but I know it is necessary because most that come to my channel can't see the difference. Most on YouTube can't see the difference. Most beings in this realm can't see truly. They can't see truly. They can't hear truly. They can't think truly. They can't put the pieces together. They can't see the difference between a black wolf and a snail. They have issues. A lot of human beings have deep, deep issues. A lot are spiritually lazy, mentally lazy, visually lazy, lazy with their attention spans, deficient with their attention spans. They can't pay attention. They can't focus. They can't remember things. They can't learn things. It's like Mission Impossible trying to teach people these things about this realm that matter because they're just so fucking slow and deficient and fucked up in foobar. It's like talking to a rock. Nothing gets through. And blame you. Say it's your fault. And they think nothing of it, these demons. Demons in this realm will always point the finger at you and say, you did it. Even when they harm you, they'll say, you did it. You did it. And you'll be like, what? No, you fucking harmed me. You stole from me. You copycatted from me. You stabbed me in the back. You lied about me. You smear campaigned me. And they'll just say, you're crazy. You're crazy. They'll say, you did that. They'll say, that's you. They'll always blame you. They'll never point the finger at themselves and take responsibility. They'll never take responsibility for their words, their actions, their false accusations, their lies, their destruction. They're pissants. Use a pissant under some mushrooms. Mushrooms are sometimes pissants as well. There's some pissant mushrooms on YouTube. But that's a little pissant there. And that's what they are. They're pissants. They can never accept responsibility for what they've done. They can't do it. They can't do it. And they can't take it when they're called out, when they're exposed. When you show what they are, they run to authorities. They report. They'll report to YouTube and say, no, it's him. They'll report my channel. They steal from me and then report my channel for copyright. And they go to lawyers to copyright their material when I'm covering their channel to expose them. They're evil. They'll blame guns for evil. They won't blame evil for doing evil. They'll say it's guns. Guns are evil because they want you defenseless. This is Fenrir, the Viking wolf. The Viking wolf. Look at the fierceness. It's ferocious but beautiful. Amazing. Look at him. Just look at him.
Hey guys, it's Matt. Just dropping in for a few minutes on a Monday. I have a suggestion on how we can use the comment section. Maybe in bold you would put something like life tip, We are going to have a very tough time over the next 10, 20, for many of you, 30 or 40 years with what Not Milk is bringing to all of us. We need to share all the life tips we can. Now, the one I'll share with you today is very trivial. So this is something maybe we could adopt at the channel. If I'm talking about something, I don't know, whatever it may be, it might be completely off topic. You might say in bold, life tip. Here's what I suggest people adopt. And let me just back up for a second. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video at Free Voice. I think I got through part 2. There's going to be 5 parts. It was more unpolished, and I just kind of winged it towards the end, but I never get it done. But let me just give you an example. So we're talking about that, or the 7-Eleven job application. In 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, somebody might just put, every once in a while we might see something like, hey, that's a good idea. Like when I floated years ago, that Monday would be, I would focus on the sense of sight. It's still hard for me to remember which day is a focus, and for weeks I forget to do it. Monday, Moon Day, I like looking at the moon, so that's my day to really observe things and to concentrate more on that sense. And then Tuesday might be hearing the cicadas, the John cicadas go outside at a certain time and say, well, listen to the difference in the sound at 1 o'clock versus what the cicadas transitioning to a different type of cricket at 7 or 8 o'clock, and concentrate on, and then touch would be Wednesday or whatever it may be. 5 days. Many of you like that life tip. And I'll share the one I've been doing for years, and for me, it just is incredible to me. And again, most of you say, man, that's horse shit. That's not going to work for me. Most of these aren't going to work for most of us. Matt, horse shit. Okay, let's see if this is my life tip for the day, and hopefully we can start doing more of this in bold. You put life tip at the bottom of a video. I have a calendar that I use as a diary, and I write if I see something or I notice something with the changing of the seasons. Oh, first day the tiger lilies came up a bit early. I'll make a note. I use the calendar like a diary. But I'm also at the top of each month, I flip, and then it's February, I flip March, April. At the top, I put 4, 5, or 6 albums that I'm only allowed to listen to during that month. And it's just...
Do you see the difference between Humpty Dumpty's channel and my channel? Do you see the difference? I hope so.
Flip March, April. At the top, I put 4, 5, or 6 albums that flip March, April. At the top, I put 4 top of each month. I flip, and then it's February. I flip March, April. At the top, I put 4, 5, or 6 albums that I'm only allowed to listen to during that month. And it's just an incredible experience. There's a band called Alpha that I've highlighted before that many of you have never heard of. That's just incredible to me. There's some bands. I like a band called Brookville that many people have never heard of. There's 3 albums that I think are just phenomenal. But some of these albums take years before you really start to appreciate them. Most Tears for Fears albums I think are just phenomenal. So let's just say one you'll know, the songs from The Big Chair. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, or that's definitely on my list. So I forget what albums are coming, so I'll flip the calendar. March, I'll take the 5 4 to Rule the World, or that's definitely one you'll know, the songs from The Big Chair. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, or that's definitely on my list. So I forget to rule the world, or that's definitely on my list. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, or that's definitely on my list. So I forget what albums are coming, so I'll flip.
I remember back in the day, guys got teased mercilessly if they liked Tears for Fears. That was one of the faggy bands that, well, I'm not surprised that Matt has been into Tears for Fears since he was young. Of course, it makes sense. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy.
I think are just phenomenal. So let's just say one you'll know, the songs from The Big Chair. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, or that's definitely on my list. So I forget what albums are coming, so I'll flip the calendar. March, I'll take the 5 4 5 or 6 from the last month. I'll put them back. I keep them all together, and then I'll take my March pile. Oh, Tears for Fears is here. I'm not allowed to listen to them at any other time during the year. And it's an incredible experience at least for the first week of the month. That hearing that start of Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And I'm not allowed to listen to it. So it becomes an incredible thing when I can pop it back in. And if anybody really wants me to share what some of these albums are month to month, I've tried to customize.
This is all he has, is limiting himself to watch certain movies at certain times, listen to certain albums at certain times, not allow himself to do it other times. He doesn't look at the suffering in this realm and the design. He denies that it's a hell realm. I've exposed him in so many videos, but I suspect a lot of people on my channel don't remember. I just don't think most people in this realm don't demonstrate a memory and a mind like mine. They'll forget, and they'll just say, well, you just call him Humpty Dumpty. I've exposed him 1,000 ways from here to Sunday, and a lot of you just can't remember. You might need to watch these videos many times. I suspect most of you have been damaged by this realm, by the realm itself degrading you, and by your choices to follow. And the more you follow evil, the more you get degraded. And the less mind you're going to have, the less consciousness you're going to have, the less awareness, the less discernment, the less ability to tell good from evil, the less memory, mind. You're just going to get degraded in every way. And some of you just keep choosing to follow evil. You're harming yourselves. And I've been warning you about this. People laugh it off. I can tell. You just think, wow, he doesn't know what he's talking about on this. Oh, I do. You watch Hollywood. You consume Hollywood like it's a product. But it consumes you too. It vampirizes you. Hollywood consumes you. And look at this creature on the screen. He doesn't care about anything except movies and old music. That's it. He just wants to survive in this realm for the next 20, 30 years off his old shit. That's his message to you. Do you think... Go to his channel, Humpty Dumpty's channel, Quantum of Conscience, and see if it helps you. Hundreds of likes, and this is the level people are at. They just want to fall for the same stupid, low-level shit. Go watch your movies and play your music and pretend that you're not in a hell realm. Deny it like he does. This isn't a hell realm, is what Matt says in many of his videos for the last several years. 2 to 3 years. He's denied it over and over and over again. Go follow him. If you can't tell the difference, or if you think that he has the right idea, go follow his channel and pay him every month. I'm not stopping anybody from doing that. If you want to degrade yourself, you go right ahead. I already know most in this realm will never see what I'm speaking about. You don't have the mind, the spirit, the consciousness, the attention span, the memory, the awareness. You can't do it. The focus. You can't do it. A lot of you can't do it. You're meant for shit channels like his that have over 93,000 subscribers. Go follow his shit. Go get programmed by Humpty Dumpty and the Not Milk. Go follow his shit and see where it leads you. And don't cry in the end if it leads you back to this realm, because you chose that. You chose to follow shit.
And if anybody really wants me to share what some of these albums to it, so it becomes an incredible thing when I can pop it back in. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And I'm not allowed to listen. Hearing that start of Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And I'm not allowed to listen to it. At least for the first week of the month. Hearing that start of Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And I'm not allowed to listen to it. So it becomes an incredible thing when I can pop it back in. And if anybody really wants me to share what some of these albums are month to month, I've tried to customize them a bit to the seasons or what my mood might be in the season. But again, it's very subjective musical taste. And there's a Christmas classical Nutcracker. That doesn't sound too good. Nutcracker Christmas album. That doesn't sound too good. That doesn't sound too good. Nutcracker Christmas album. That doesn't sound too good. Nutcracker Christmas album. Doesn't sound too good. Nutcracker Christmas album. Dream of the Sugar Plum Fairies. I throw that in December. And it just, every month, okay, now one thing I wanted to say about this, if this might be the greatest idea in the world for you, I might say this horse shit. Because, see, the Not Milk isn't bringing us anything new. The part of the reason for all this is we're going to have to get by on what we have. So I'm starting to do this as well with movies. I will only watch on what we have. So we're going to have to get by on what we have. So I'm starting to do this as well with movies. I will only watch. I like Mel Gibson's The Patriot. I will only watch it right around the 4th of July. In a way, wanting to believe in all of that, wanting to very much. Now, obviously, we see through a lot of it, but we see through a lot of it, but believe in all. Watch it right around the 4th of July. In a way, wanting to believe in all of that. In a way, wanting to believe in all of that, wanting to very much. Now, obviously, we see through a lot of it, but for just 2 hours, I get into it. I know the weight of the chair in the beginning. The rocking chair was 9 pounds 11 ounces. Yeah, I know that. I know. I can look the other way on that if I truly lie. I still pop in the Sting album. If blood will flow when flesh and steel are one. I pop in. He played the concert on the 7-Eleven job application date. I listened to that. I can if I had to shun everything that was not milk, there'd be nothing left, right? So I'm putting in this calendar. I'm starting to put in certain on everything that was not milk. There'd be nothing left. If I had to shun everything that was not milk, there'd be nothing left, right? So I'm putting in this calendar. I'm starting to put in certain movies that I can only watch one day a year or one time a year, or I'll just get burnt out on them. Like, I love The Hunt for Red October, and I'm at the point where I guess I've seen it 20 times at least. And there's just, if I don't just move it to the once a year cycle, the next week I see on my calendar I'm allowed to watch The Hunt for, I'm allowed to watch The Hunt for Red October. If I don't do that, I'll just burn out on all this stuff. And the reason for doing this to me is the Not Milk isn't replacing all the past, you could just say media greatness, movies, TV shows, music. It's just not replacing what was once great. So I have to set up a situation where I continue to look forward to it for the rest of my life. Matt, how are we going to get through the next 10 or 20 or 30 years? I don't know. I don't know. I used to joke about not.
He's worried about getting through it without new movies and music that he likes. That's his big worry. Music and movies. Movies and music. Movies, Matty. Humpty Dumpty. Oh, what hardships he's gone through. He'll deny that this is a hell realm. He's done it many times. For years. For years. It's remarkable that most people can't see the difference between his channel and my channel. Go follow him. Quantum of Conscience channel. Go follow this shit if this is at your level. This is what you want to go to this shit and stay at that level until your grave. Go do it. I don't want you around me. Some of you do not deserve what I'm putting out. I'm putting out alchemical gold, and some of you prefer shit. So stay away from me. Go follow the shit channels. Go follow the Black Eyes, Biden Eyes channels like his. He's got the black eyes, blacker than black. And some of you can just go love it. Love it, eat it up, gobble it up. And this is more of what you would use. This is more of what you deserve. A lot in this realm do not deserve the content that I put out. You do not deserve the spiritual wisdom that I'm handing out for free. You deserve to pay for shit. And that's your natural inclination for a lot of you is you love shit. You have a taste for shit. And you don't appreciate something that is priceless given to you for free. You don't understand. So therefore, you don't deserve it. I'll say it again. A lot of humans are undeserving of the material that I put out for free. Undeserving. And I mean that. You show me all the time that is the case.
Where I continue to look forward to it for the rest where I continue to look forward to it, where I where I continue to look forward to it for the rest of my life. How are we going to get, Matt? How are we going to get through the next 10 or 20 or 30 years? I don't know. I don't know. I used to joke about not milk-free zone or whatever, but I'm not so sure anymore. It might not be some exotic place overseas, but it might be. There's like, I just watched a video on Johnstown, Johnstown, Pennsylvania, and certain towns in West Virginia are so they're not totally dilapidated, and they're not completely unsafe or anything. There's just no economy there, and 50% of the population has moved out. And maybe 100 of us at some point have to go off, and of course they would see that as some sort of David Koresh commune, and we probably would be harassed even more there. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We all have to make a plan, a personal life plan. I certainly do. Now that Fifi, especially that Fifi's gone, I have my responsibilities. Fifi, Zara, Guda's still alive. I have my responsibilities. Matt, you're putting your whole life responsibility on cats. Okay, that's that. Yes, I'm not ashamed, but at some point,
Do you see the difference? Are you starting to see the differences? It should be so obvious, and I'm trying for some reason to help beings that just can't see. I'm trying to help the blind see, and most of you are spiritually blind. There's his freevoice.io. Okay. Scroll down here.
Hey guys, it's Matt. We only look at the headlines about twice a month.
He forgets to put it in most of his, well, not most, but maybe half of his videos. He has a PayPal. Do you want to give money to Matt McKinley? This is how he makes a living, and he has for the past 10 years or so. He has his hand out for money. Do you see the difference? Maybe you don't. Maybe you're fucked up. Maybe you're just foobar and you can't see the difference. He asks for money. That's how he pays his bills. He doesn't work. Your donations to PayPal pay for Matt McKinley's life. Some people give him money every week, every month. They pay his bills. What does he give you in return? Nothing that will help you spiritually get freedom. Nothing. Nothing. And a lot of you are satisfied with channels like that. You love it. You prefer that. And you've convinced me by the hundreds and by the thousands on YouTube for the past almost 3 years of running my channels, my empire. You've convinced me that most of you don't want truth that's spiritual, that's meaningful, that's helpful, that's priceless, that's invaluable, that will help you get freedom, that will help you choose freedom, help you leave this matrix. Most of you don't want that. You want shit. You want to pay for shit. You don't want real spiritual wisdom for free from someone that's worked thousands of hours for years. You want shit, and you want to pay for shit. That's the level you're at. You have a real taste for shit. Somebody could put gourmet food in front of you on a silver platter plate and say, here, it's free. And it's the most delicious food you could ever get, the highest quality. You push it away or you throw it in the trash can in front of me and you go eat just garbage from McDonald's out of a dumpster, or processed foods, or hot dogs that are just made from slop off the floor and salt, high sodium, off the charts, and just disgusting slop. And that's what you want. You show it all the time on YouTube by what you support. You show it in comments, hundreds of comments on shit channels, thousands of views, hundreds of comments, if not thousands of comments, hundreds of likes. You always show it on YouTube. You show me that you love shit. Humans love shit. Humanity has a real taste for shit and for lies and for useless, empty, meaningless, mindless shit. You love it. You love it. You can't get enough of the pig slop. You love it. Here's his PayPal link. This is Matthew McKinley, a.k.a. Quantum of Con Man, a.k.a. Humpty Dumpty Movies Matty. And you can make it a monthly donation. You can donate every month. You can donate debit or credit card. You can donate money to him every month. Matt McKinley of the McKinley Presidential Royal Bloodline. I've exposed him long ago. And people watch his channel. They'll never look into anything. They'll never investigate and say, I'm going to see who Matt is. I've been following for years, believing him. They don't do that. They're not truth seekers. They're fucking followers. They're sheep. 12 million views. 12,409,000. Almost 12.5 million. The Sanity Machine channel's getting close to 2 million. All right? And I don't have 90-something thousand. I don't have 93,000 subs. He has 93,400 subscribers. I don't have that on the Sanity Machine. But I have something like 1.7 million views. But I haven't been running it as many years as he has either. I'm just making a fair comparison. He's getting more views. People love shit. They love shit. This is from my Odyssey channel, the Sanity Machine on Odyssey. President William McKinley and Matt McKinley connection.
Hey guys, it's Matt. I just want to talk about how I'm a bloodline descendant. Hey guys, it's Matt. I just want to talk about how I'm a bloodline descendant of President William McKinley. Guys, everything's okay. I'm still the same Matt. I still have the shades the same way behind me. Everything's still the same. Don't think that I'm a different guy. I'm still wearing my Everlast sweatshirt here. I'm still the same guy, guys. Guys, listen, guys. I'm the same Matt. Guys, watch this, guys. Watch this. Guys, this is President William McKinley. Guys, I know his hand looks like he's making a Freemasonic pose here, guys. Guys, that is, guys, I'm royal bloodline related. Guys, don't hold it against me, guys. Guys, he's got a butt crack in his chin there, guys. Guys, I'm sorry, guys. I should have told you this, guys. Guys?
This video is protected by fair use. It is not for profit, and it is for the purpose of criticism and commentary. Thank you. So I made a video, 41 minutes long it looks like. The McKinley bloodline, red and blue Freemasonry, and Knights of Malta connections. Are his fans going to watch this? Probably not. Probably never. Because most so-called truthers are lazy. They're not truth seekers. They're followers. They're sheep. You've shown me that. You've shown me that you're nothing like me. You don't investigate these creatures. You just watch and follow and believe and repeat and defend them. That's what most of you do on YouTube. Millions of you do that. Millions of you. That's what you do. Let's jump on over here and see what's going on over here. Over here. Over here. Well. You got to join to watch. Members only. You have to join to watch. You have to pay him money every month to watch. He makes money every month from people. How many people are giving Jack money every month to watch this? Punk Paul Laporta Potty 1 year ago. But now they're best buddies again. Off and on. Members only. Members only. Members only. Not interesting. There's another one, members only. Members only. You got to pay to play. Pay to play it. You got to pay to play. Pay to play. Pay to play. You got to pay for it. Oh, there's the globe. There's the globe. The spinning ball. There's the spinning ball. Right at the beginning. There's the programming. Live, laugh, love. Looks like something Karen would have on her wall. Live, laugh, love. Karen caught. Live, laugh, love. Live without fear. It's all empty platitudes, empty slogans. Chats with Jack. Look at this. It's just live, laugh, love. Love without fear. Chats with Jack. It's all telemarketing type bullshit, is what it seems like. Fake shit. He wishes he was Tony Robbins. He wishes he was important. He wishes he was speaking with billionaires. He really wishes he was important. But he's a nobody. He's not important at all. He's not important. He's a nobody. He's a nobody. Oh, there's Gothcott. There's Gothcott. I'm sorry, Jack. I just wanted to...
It stands on its own. It's real. And that's
truth is just either it's how something either coheres to reality or like if you're talking about math, it depends on the system or whatever, right? But for the most part, it's just a property of a proposition, right? There's not like a separate truth that exists aside from what we're assigning values to.
Well, Hank says truth.
It's just how well it coheres with reality.
Right, Hank?
I do say that.
And that's kind of where my thought was. There's the intellectual idea of the truth, and then there is the experience of the truth. And that's where the feeling comes in that I think, right? But I feel like I should bring them up. I have three.
Iron sharpens iron, Jack. You should bring them up.
Embrace the chaos.
You're right. Queen Stephanie.
Hello.
Thank you for your patience, and I sure do appreciate you. Welcome back.
Paulie's in love with me. He's in love with me. That's what it is. He's a ginger in love with me. Jack's just chomping at the bit to defend him. It's okay, Jack. You can defend your lover if you want to.
Thank you.
We were discussing. Go ahead.
Jack, I don't know who this Paulie.
They're obsessed with me. He allows mockery as long as it's directed at me. He doesn't allow it for anyone else. Jack Talcott is a coward. He's biased. He's a demon. And he's a loser. And he has to beg for money every day. Real men don't have their hand out begging for shekels on YouTube every day. But Jack Talcott lives by begging. He's not a real man. He lives by begging. He's not a real man. This is what he does. He begs for money. He begs for shekels. So does that fat Paulie. He begs for money as well. He begs for money. Understand? If you beg for money on YouTube, you're not a real man. Real men don't beg for money on YouTube.
A video, please. What's that? Let me just start my video, please. Your video? Yeah, I'm just going to record this interaction. Okay. I need your license for that station. What makes you believe that I need that to travel from point A to point B? Because you have no license on your plates on your vehicle, sir. Would you like to...
I'm doing well. I'm here. You know, we're at it again. What do you call it, John, when no one waits up for you at night and no one calls you to wake you up in the morning? Do you call it loneliness or do you call it freedom?
A lonely freedom.
Oh well,
It's freedom. Freedom for sure. But yeah, it gets lonely too.
Yeah.
But I've survived, so what can you say?
Well, you always have me, John. How could you be lonely when you always have the God of all media?
Hey, I was impressed with your.
He's an arrogant ginger. He's a shekels beggar. He's jealous and envious. He's obsessed with me. He has been for, I would say, at least a year now, around a year. He denies being a ginger. He denies that his hair's red. He calls it strawberry blonde. He's a gingy. He's creepy. La Porta Potty Polly. La Porta Potty Polly. Paulina. He's a wimp. He's a coward. He's a fraud. He's a grifter. He's a shekels beggar. He's a scammer. You want to follow his channel? There it is. Go over there if that suits you. If this is at your speed and at your level. 121 likes. There's 121 fucking morons in this realm that would like his live stream. Absolute morons. Morons. So he talks about people streaming for 6 hours. He's got a 6-hour stream here. He's a complete hypocrite. He says the only reason I get views is because I'll stream for 5-6 hours. His stream's 6 hours long. He's got way more subs than I do. He has almost 10,000 subs. He's been doing this for many years. He's a lying piece of shit. He's insecure. He's a narcissist. He's a loser. Look at this. Daddy's favorite. All this gross daddy stuff that's really cringe and fucking creepy. He's a loser. He's a loser. All right, everyone. We're going to jump over here to Howdie. Howdie. Howdy, howdy. Let's jump over here to Howdie Mickoski. Howdie Mickoski talks. Look at this. Does he charge money? Yes, he does. He's all about the shekels as well. He does it for the money.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Today is July the 7th, 2025. I'm not sure what day I'll post this, but the day I'm making it is July the 7th, Monday. And it's been quite a while since I've posted anything on the free platforms out there. And I just thought it was... Yeah. Hi, everyone. Today is July the 7th, 2025. I'm not sure what day I'll post this, but the day I'm making it is July the 7th, Monday. And it's been quite a while since I've posted anything on the free platforms out there. And I just thought it was time to share an idea with people that I thought was rather useful on various fronts.
The Blueberry Boy. Free platform, but his other platforms like Locals are not free, and his books, of course, are not free. People love it, though. Thousands of views, hundreds of likes. The Blueberry Boy, he doesn't do anything for free. Except once in a while, every few months, he might make a free YouTube video. And people think, oh, he's so nice, he's so generous. He gave us a free video on YouTube. Pathetic. Pathetic. Let's jump on over here to Eric Dubay. Eric Dubay. Do you see the difference? Are you still focused on the differences? Can you see any differences? Veganism. Veganism. Eric Dubay.
That are grown men in their 40s and 50s that like to pretend fake things are real.
I think everybody is agnostic and they just don't know it. Similar to the way that every of everything to be true or not. When we're locked, the religions that people believe and will fight to the death for rather than, question like we're doing here. If people were honest with themselves, I think every single person on earth would be agnostic. Because, as I said, until you die, and maybe even not then, could you ever know any theory of everything to be true or not? When we're locked in these physical meat suits in this physical reality, how do we know if there's anything beyond it, beyond us in these bodies and this physical reality itself? Everything is just a theory, whether we think there is or there isn't. So I think everybody is agnostic and they just don't know it. Similar to the way that everybody is a flat earther, but they haven't figured that out yet. So when I see a glober or I see a Muslim or a Christian, beyond it, I see a flat earther who has no idea, about metaphysics. But
every kid has that memory. I've never talked to somebody about flat or globe where they don't have that memory where they said, it's sort of an unfair, you could almost say that the elite or the evil bad guys at the top, they have an unfair advantage, man, putting us into them indoctrination schools, especially when we're young too. And like the first thing you see is the globe. And obviously every kid has that memory. I've never talked to somebody about flat or globe where they don't have that memory where they said, hey teacher, what's that? And they say, oh, that's you're on a ball. And it's so bizarre to us when we're a kid. But to us kids or to us as kids, adults are like gods to us. Like, well, if they say it must be true, right? So we get indoctrinated at such a young age, and that's really sad if you look at it from a psychological perspective.
Adults were never like gods to me. They were for you and for many slaves, but look at this creepy creature. 2 demons in one video. Chrissy Pissy Shateris and Erica Dubay. Erica Dugay channel. You can give him thanks. You can give him money. You can join his channel too. You can join Erica's channel here. Membership. Join this channel. Do you want to pay him $150 a month? It's right there. God level, $150 a month. Does anyone want to give Erica $150 a month? Here's God level, $150, $149.99 a month. It's a recurring payment. You got to pay him every month to stay as a member. Do you want to pay this shithead? Do you want to pay this Damon, this grifter? Wake up. Start noticing the differences between these channels. They're not like my channel. They're not like me. Start waking the fuck up.
That's really where the brain gets molded, man. Where they said, hey teacher, what's that? And they say, oh, that's you're on a ball. And it's so bizarre to us when we're a kid. But to us kids or to us as kids, adults are like gods to us. Like, well, if they say it must be true. Where they said, hey teacher, what's that? And they say, oh, that's you're on a ball. And it's so bizarre to us when we're a kid. But to us kids or to us as kids, adults are like gods to us. Like, well, if they say it must be true, right? So we get indoctrinated at such a young age, and that's really sad if you look at it from a psychological perspective. That's really where the brain gets molded, man. And and that's why I always promote: don't watch your kids' fairy tale movies. You really create these humans that are grown men.
That there are waves of evolution or devolution, you could say, in the human condition. That makes sense. I can see how we could have a slightly better or slightly worse experience here based on our own volition. So I've done like a podcast called Solutions to the System, where good humanity to win and bad humanity to completely take us over. It would be that moment just when they're closing the door behind the New World Order and about to lock the key, that we could, prison break, let's go now. We can storm the door at that moment, but no sooner, perhaps, because any other time the door's been locked anyway, or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I try not to look at it like it's some masterminded evil plan against me and my life. Like you could look at it that way. I see a lot of people. Yeah, like it's the sense that those kind of people are the ones who would have status, success, wealth in a society that was set up by an insane being, and if they who are they they say they're worshiping the devil. Christians will say, but maybe they're just worshiping the actual creator of this realm, which Christians call the devil. But if they've just correctly identified who you're supposed to worship in this hell realm, which is the devil, and of course that's why they're successful, and that's why you.
Dubé is such a thief, copycat, plagiarist. That's what Eric Dubé is. Copycat, thief, plagiarist. You want to give him money, go to his channel, give him fucking money if you want to. People are stupid. Truthers are stupid. Truthers follow liars. And they stick together. Garbage. Eric Dubé has been invited to speak live with me on my channel, but he prefers this demon here, which is very revealing, isn't it? If you pay attention, demons stick together. Demons of a feather flock 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 together.
Big deal in waking up consciousness. And again, I'm not in any box. I don't like being boxes because they create division, they create conflict. I don't know if it's a flat or a ball, but what?
Because you had alcohol while you were pregnant, or blah 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 blah. Yes, but who made it so that alcohol and pregnancy and fetal syndromes, that whole thing, the whole cycle, had to have been created by God? Yes, but who made it so that alcohol and pregnancy and fetal syndromes, that whole thing, the whole cycle, had to have been created by God, right? When you take it back far enough, the ultimate entity responsible for all evil in the world has to be the creator, right?
That's where you got it. You got it from my channel. You never spoke about this until you found my channel, Erica Dubé. Look at that. Look at this fanboy here. This is just so fucking gross, faggy, cringy. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
May have, but I don't recall. I remember leaving a comment in response to someone basically kind of talking about it a little bit, but this year has been pretty nuts, and that includes the end of last year as far as truths that are usually not allowed.
One-on-one sessions with Forever Con Man. You got to pay money. You got to pay money, $90 for 60 minutes. Hundreds of dollars this guy's making. Okay? Hour and a half is $135. He's making money. Look at this. Look at this. You want to book your sessions with Forever Con Man?
Are you going to talk about me again? With my tiny, tiny little teeny hat? And my big, big nose? My big nose? My nasally, nasally voice? Are you guys going to talk about me again? That King Stephen guy does a voice impression of me. I think he pinches his nose or something. I don't know how he makes himself sound like me. But I love the shekels. I'm just a grifter. I'm just a grifter. I love those fucking shekels, man. I love the shekels. I love the shekels, guys. Guys, I love the shekels. Hi, friends. I hope you find yourselves well. I hope you find yourselves well. I hope you give me the money. Give me the shekels, $80 a month. Last Timers Club, one-on-one. Give me the shekels, 80 a month, guys. You get to use these childish, stupid, immature little fucking stupid emojis if you give me money and join my Last Timers Club. My Last Timers Club. Come on, guys, give me the fucking money, guys. Guys, I know you want to give me money. There's lots of ways to give me money. You can donate from Stripe. There's all kinds of links, ways to give me fucking money. There's tons of ways to give me money, guys. Forever Conman sessions on my site. You book an hour or an hour and a half or 2 hours. You pay to talk to me. There's donations this way. There's PayPals. There's Super Chats. It's all about the shekels, guys. And you're too stupid to realize it. You're too fucking stupid. Look at the Sanity Machine actually has more views. His channel's a lot newer, but he has more views than I do. He has more views, guys, and he does it for free. Because he says he doesn't need the money. I don't know, maybe he's not as smart financially as me and greedy. I'm a penny pincher, guys. I'm a shekels lover. I'm a tiny hat with a big nose. Tiny hat with a big nose.
That's what Grok termed it as. It answered me. It said it seems like you are describing exploitation of cognitive dissonance to affect mind control.
I just kind of, I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's about tossing out obviously confusing information, and honestly, I don't know why this works on people, because it doesn't work on me. Like if I get confused because I'm getting mixed signals, mixed messages. Are you still there, Mark?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. If I'm getting mixed messages, mixed confusion, and exposes it in a great way, I think. I can't believe that people. I'm amazed that, kind of humbled that people have been inspired by the work that we've done and taken it and done something different and expanded it out.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, ND Research Project, you've done a great job, and everyone go subscribe to him. He's in the chat right now. He's on YouTube.
He's connected with these scammers. No wonder he had something to say about me. ND Research Project is connected with these two creatures from Team Evil. Creepy creatures. That's Dan the Yes Man right there, Overwatch Project. He's a yes man for Forever Con Man.
Dan, wouldn't you agree with what I just said?
Yes, Mark. Yes, I agree. He's tripping all over himself to fucking agree with Forever Con Man. I call him Dan the Yes Man. He's a shekels beggar as well as all the rest. They all beg for shekels. All of them. He's a shekels beggar, this guy, Dan the Yes Man, the Overwatch Project. He claims that we chose this. He agrees with Forever Con Man. He pushes that the Earth is a spinning ball. He believes in NASA. He pushes a lot of shit, this guy.
I've talked about these things in the past. I think the last big one was the TikTok ban. If you remember, they were going to ban TikTok. They passed the law to ban TikTok in America. TikTok went offline for 24 hours, and then it came back. And they love doing it.
He used to have a Buy Me a Coffee link somewhere. I'm going to end this video soon, so I'm not going to spend too much time looking for it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Overwatch Project, July 10th, 2025.
Maybe he took it down. Maybe he's not doing it anymore. Maybe he got some flack over it, or somebody called him out, but he used to have a Buy Me a Coffee to take donations. All right? I'll scroll down a bit more. 3 months ago. We'll see if it... Here it is. Here's his Buy Me a Coffee. There it is. There it is. Buy Me a Coffee, Overwatch. He begs for shekels. He pushes that we all consented. I called him out on it years ago. Years before I had a channel. It was probably almost 5 years ago that I called out Dan the Yes Man from Overwatch, pushing the false narrative that we consented. He pushes a lot of bullshit. He calls himself a truther, and he's full of shit. He's Dan the Yes Man. I'll expose one more quickly for this video so you can see the difference. This is Mark Devlin. Mark Devlin. He always has a miserable look on his face. Mark Devlin. Not Mark Devlin. Mark Devlin is what I call him. Mark Devlin. Okay? It's another miserable twat on YouTube.
And I can hear it when I listen to agenda music, the stuff that is being aimed at Gen Z, you know, the current youthful generation. It's just so toxic to me. It's palpable. I can just hear all the bad frequencies, all the stuff that's getting stripped into the recordings, the auto-tune that's used.
His claim to fame is being in the music industry. He's probably a shill part of it. He's made money off of this for years and years. Oh, here's his PayPal, of course. To support him, here's his PayPal. He has Buy Me a Coffee, has Patreon. He's got multiple ways. Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, PayPal. He's got lots of ways for you to give him money. Lots of ways for you to give him money. Okay? He does it for the money. He does it just for the money. And he steals. He copycats. He steals. He plagiarizes. He copycats. He's a fraud.
The various production methods, all of it just seems horrible. I can just hear all the bad frequencies too. And I can hear it when I listen to agenda music, the stuff that is being aimed at Gen Z, you know, the current youthful generation. It's just so toxic to me. It's palpable. I can just hear all the bad frequencies, all the stuff that's getting stripped into the recordings, the auto-tune that's used, the various production methods. All of it just seems so artificial. You got to call it something, right? And it's getting inside all these strange... Welcome back to my Patreons. This video is a recreation of a presentation that I originally delivered in summer 2024 at the Shine seminars, and I delivered an abridged version of it recently at the Sheep Farm event in Huddersfield. As you can see, it's called Decode.